Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained?
Right, yes, how are we today? I'm going to be reacting to the face-off. I have not seen it yet. Daniel Dubois and Joseph Parker, obviously on the undercard of Better Be Evan Bibal, the rematch in Saudi, in the Kingdom of Arena. Riyadh season and that. But yeah, I'm going to react to this anyway and see what it's chatting. So let's get into it. Let's get straight into this one. Right, where are we? Let's go.
Here we are, gents. Another big one, right, to start the new year. I think the biggest card we've ever seen in years, maybe the biggest card we've ever seen. Is it different for you? The last couple of fights, you have been the underdog. This time, according to the bookies, you come in as favourite. Is it a different mentality?
I feel like the underdog all the time, you know. I never lose that mentality. I like being the underdog.
That's a good way to be. Underdog mentality, always. Do you know what I mean? Best way to go into fights, best mindset, I'd say. Just don't get like maybe over your head, kind of thinking like you just got to run for your opponent because you can just get unstuck, and that's never a good thing. Do you know what I mean? Nothing's guaranteed, especially in in boxing, which is a brutal sport, and literally anything can happen, as we've seen.
I like being the dark horse, you know.
Dark horse.
I'm ready to just bring a surprise and put them to sleep. You know, all of the guys that they're going to put in front of me, it's my time.
Joseph, do you expect to stop Daniel Dubois?
Possess the power to knock him out. I do. I can outbox him, outsmart him.
I know he's going to come out and he's going to try and take my head off. So, you know,
He's gonna what?
you're going to try and take my head off. So, you know.
Well, yeah, obviously, Daniel. It's the aim of the game, mate, isn't it? You know, he's meant to take each other's heads off. That's what you're there to do. Do you know what I mean? Or you can just outbox them 12 rounds, you know, up to you. Whatever approach you want to take towards the fight, my mate.
You know what the fight game is. This is war. So, you know, I'm going to be 100% ready for whatever they bring and put him to sleep, knock him out and move on. That's my mindset.
Daniel might not thank me for saying it, but there is clearly an overlooking of Parker for Usyk. I've seen so many interviews this week where Dubois has spoken about Usyk. He got in the ring and tried to grab the mic with me and wanted to fight Usyk. But there is a Parker fight February 22nd.
Sorry, let me tell you, we're in the boxing business, and you just see.
Everyone wants Usyk. Like everyone wants him. The money fight, isn't it? What, you know, how old is Usyk now? I'm sure he's like 37, 38, something like that. Usyk, 38. You know, he's not got many years left, has he? He's still elite, of course. He is. He's still the best in the division. You know, he's unified everything. He's done it. But, you know, how many fights has he got left? Because he should have a couple more at most before he should then go, you know what? I've completed it, mate, I'm retiring. I'm done. Do you know what I mean? He could retire now, and his legacy is unmatched. Well, it's definitely up there anyway with the all-time greats. So, you know, it is what it is.
A fight, him and Tyson was a fight. He jumped in the ring, did it, you know, well, bloody hell. He did what he had to do. How many times over the years have you seen fighters do the same thing?
When they've got a fight scheduled?
Yeah. By doing that, everybody knows who he is. They didn't know before, they know who he is now. And the winner of this fight, I generally do believe will be fighting Usyk in the unification fight. It's not a carrot, it's a bag of carrots. It's 24 carat. That's what's on the table for the winner.
There is a lot of talk about Daniel fighting Usyk, and you fought him already. And in that fight, you went down.
Yeah, that first fight, very controversial, wasn't it? Very controversial. Was it a low blow? Was it not? I don't know, man. It's very hard to make out. Obviously, it looks like he's got the strokes a bit high, Usyk, but I don't know, man. I really don't know. I haven't watched it back enough, but I don't know. From what I've seen, and I actually played on it a little bit to buy more time to recover, and then going for the kill. Obviously, it was just I don't know. The dark art of boxing. The dark art of boxing that I thought Dubois give him a test that night for sure. And he probably definitely deserve a rematch. Because, you know, obviously he is a threat and he's only getting better than Dubois. He's on a massive trajectory at the minute. Where he's going up in the boxing world and he's smashing it. So, good luck to him. And if he does get the rematch, then, we'll see how it goes. Hopefully no more low blows anyway.
Down off a jab. The fight ended on a jab. what was going through your mind at that time?
I'll tell you
And
something.
if you're in the same position with Joe, how are you
No,
gonna how are you gonna face that?
I hear what I hear what you say,
No, that was a completely different situation, you know.
and I think and it's a valid point trying to get under your skin. So it's a valid point. I get that and understand. But you know what? Look at the form. You've got to look at the form at the moment.
Yeah,
The
but
form is-
when you're in those same
Did you see
positions,
what I
I
did to
know.
the last 3 opponents?
When you're in the same position or under the same pressure, you will revert back to type. And let's look at the fights, okay?
Maybe
He loves it. Look at him.
When you're in those same
Did you
positions,
see
He loves
what
it,
I did
mate.
to the last 3 opponents?
He loves it, mate. Daniel Dubois loves it. He's so proud of himself, you can tell. And you know what's good as well? He's getting more confident as well. Obviously he was a bit socially awkward at first from what we've seen. Just the way he'd conduct himself in press conferences, like it wasn't like nothing wrong with it. It was just funny. And there's just moments where people probably kind of look at each other and go, "Ooh, bloody hell, that was a bit awkward." I mean, obviously we can play them one day, so you can see for yourself. But yeah, he's getting more confident anyway. It's great to see. It really is.
when you're in the same position or under the same pressure, you will revert back to type. And let's look at the fights, okay?
Maybe you would revert back to
No.
type. I've seen it in your career.
There
I've
you
seen
go.
you fight. You
And
probably
again.
would, but not me.
knockout artist.
Not me, mate.
All the doubts that people had about Daniel, he's proved them wrong. He's wiped them clean. And we're going in with the best fighter, I would say the informed fighter in the world. So when Joe wins, we take all the credit.
Andy, we almost forget about Joseph Shear because it's just the one fight. But that one fight was Yili Zhang. Close fight, but he won that fight. What kind of year did Joseph have?
He had a fantastic year in terms of the win with Zhang, but it was more of a continuation from the work of 2023, where he fought 3 times, culminating in beating Deontay Wilder. And then we just rolled straight into Zhang. He's the one who's upset the apple cart, Joseph. There's been plans for fights to be made, and he stepped in and upset those plans. And we're planning on doing it again on February 22nd.
How would you sum up Dubois 2024?
It was magnificent. He had a fabulous year, and more importantly, showed everybody what he's about. He's matured mentally. He's got a great attitude. We know he's got the powers. We know he's a very, very competent fighter. He's got a really good jab. He's young, and he's hungry.
Yeah. He's definitely on the up as well. His age is playing a big factor also. We'll do bar. Because he's only young for a boxer, 27, see what I mean? 20 years left in him. 27, and he's already on this stage. Knocking out Anthony Joshua, got Usyk on his resume, Joe Joyce, about to fight Joseph Parker. I think he stopped Hergovich as well in Saudi. Yeah, he's smashing it at the minute, Parker. He really is. Dubois, sorry. Absolutely smashing it. And, it's only onwards and upwards. And, he's had a hell of a comeback as well. After the Joyce fight, he had the quitter allegations, should we say. Obviously he took a knee and he weren't getting up from it because his eye socket was just completely done. It really was. The fight was stopped at the right time. Very good stoppage by the ref. And, since then he's just on a rebuild mission. He's here to take over, isn't he, by the looks of it. And you know what? Best of luck to him because you've got to love his character. You have to love it. Absolutely hilarious, mate. Right, put this back on.
But he's done the same thing. He had a good year.
Where do you think he is, Daniel?
Yeah,
Again,
so is
you're at the top of
Parker.
your game right now.
So was Parker. Sorry, I forgot to mention Parker as well. After getting knocked out by Joe Joyce, he's also been on an upwards trajectory as well. So was Parker. He's been doing amazing at the minute. They're both informed fighters at the minute. Very informed. Parker looks like he's been getting better. Beat Yili Zhang not too long ago. Yeah, man, Parker's smashing it as well. It's going to be a great fight.
Was world champion
Looking
back in
forward to it.
2016. It's a long time ago. Do you still think he's at the top of his game?
I respect, he's been on form for the last couple of fights, but if you look at, I think he's had his day, in my opinion.
I've only just started.
He's had
My
his
day is coming.
What about Joe Joyce? What happened?
I was
there?
sick.
What happened there?
And what about Joe Joyce for you?
No,
What happened there?
It's different. It's different. My
It wasn't
fight,
different.
it
I
was
went in
different.
there, right? He should have knocked me out in the first round.
Yeah.
I was sick. And went 11 rounds.
Do you expect this to be a tough challenge?
I'll rise to the occasion, whatever it is. I'll be better than him in every department: strength, speed, and yeah.
you hear this, Andy, as the trainer, right? You're the one that has to get Joseph ready for this guy. And it is a new Daniel Dubois that we are seeing.
We know what Daniel has: a great jab, great power, speed, somewhat. Maybe not as fast as Joe, hand speed, not as good as footwork as Joe. And what Joe has is intelligence. He's a clever, clever fighter. And that's how we diffused the power of Deontay Wilder. That's how he outfought and outsmarted Zhang. And now what he has, which people are underestimating as well, he has added size. I've felt it every day in the pads. And you're going to see it. You're going to see it. You're going to see it.
And I'd be just building away. Myself, Andy, and George has been building away quietly, enjoying our work, preparing for what's to come. And now we have this man.
Yeah.
He's just ready to fight.
Yeah.
He's just ready to fight.
Ready to fight, man.
That's all this
It's the
guy.
same deal.
Yeah, he's ready to
Same
fight February
different
22nd.
day. Yeah.
I'll tell you one thing about this. Neither of them are taking it lightly, that's for sure. And it's all about self-belief. He's shown what he's all about. You've shown what you're all about. And that means everybody's going to get a good fight. It's going to be a quality fight, no doubt about it.
Okay, I'm going to ask both fighters for predictions as we wrap, but I want you to tell the prediction to the other, not to me. Joseph,
Yeah.
tell Daniel how this fight plays out.
I'm going to go into this fight. I'm going to be too smart, too fast. Movement's going to be on point. I'm going to be deliberate, precise. I'm going to be
Shut up.
aggressive. That's
Cut
it.
it. Cut it.
Market
That's
is very
enough
fast.
You
Acting.
up.
Yes.
Enough acting, mate.
Who's
You know,
acting?
shut up.
Who's acting?
Shut
now?
up. You're
shut your
acting.
face.
You shut up.
You shut your
Shut
face.
mouth. Shut your mouth, man.
Is that
You're
all you can
talking
say?
shit.
Shut your face. Shut your mouth. Talking
Yeah.
How? That's what I'm going to do to you.
I'm ready to fight, you know.
I think like I haven't seen Parker like that aggressive in face-offs and all that, and press conferences and stuff. I haven't seen him that aggressive before. He's always just kind of like very passive and just kind of like, you know, let me do me talking in the ring type of thing. But you know, he seems a bit, he seems very riled up for this one for some reason. Daniel Dubois just sat there just laughing about it because obviously he knows what he's going to do, how hard he's trained. But you know, this looks like it's going to be an interesting fight. It really does. Both on form, as I said before, and I'm looking forward to it, man. And it's not even the main event either. Not even the main event on the card. Not the main event. It's co-main. It's insane. Unreal.
By any means necessary.
Mad.
You talk too much.
Guys, handshake?
No way.
No.
After the fight.
No? Okay.
Okay, well done, guys. Big one.
No
IBF
handshake?
heavyweight title will be on the line February 22nd. These two guys, the current champion Daniel Dubois against a former WBO heavyweight champion Joseph Parker. Make sure you watch it live on DAZN.
Okay. That's going to be interesting. I can't wait for this fight. I can't wait for the whole card even. Do you know what I mean? Never mind the co-main. Bloody hell. Yeah, no handshake after the fight. So, I mean, the face-off's going to be interesting, isn't it? It's going to be very, very intense, I reckon, by the looks of it. Because obviously the face-off then was, looks like it's going to be fireworks, people. But I just wanted to do a quick reaction on that anyway. Just see what your thoughts are anyway. Predictions anyway. I don't want to make it yet. I don't know. I'm leaning towards Dubois kind of, but at the same time, Parker, man, he's good and he can take it to the distance as we know. Very fast boxer, very smart. But they're both in form, man. It's so hard to call. I'm swaying towards Dubois at the minute, but you know it may change come fight night. We'll see anyway. But yeah, I'm gonna wrap it up there, people. Big love to everyone that's come on, like, shared, commented, and subscribed. Appreciate it. And yeah, man, up the Reds, you know, up the boxing also. And I'll catch us next time, or tonight even for the stream. Peace out.